Board Gamers? BJ from Board Game Gumbo here live at Southern Board Game Fest. I'm with the iHeart Board Games crew.
Hey, Melissa here.
Melissa's here. We also have a special guest.
Hi, Darnel Sonnier with Anubis Games and Hobby, Lafayette, Louisiana.
He's
Check
in
us
the
out.
house. It's Darnel from Anubis.
In the house.
Elena was over there. Darnell's here. We're bringing him in. We want to talk about one of the sponsors here and one of our featured vendors right here at Southern Board Game Fest. How is your Southern Board Game Fest going so far?
It's awesome. You know, it's unfortunate that COVID had kind of stopped us from doing it for a long time because I always feel like this is great for newcomers and it's familiar for experienced board gamers, and it's always a healthy community here.
Hey, give us the elevator pitch. What is Anubis?
Anubis is a local game store that we do everything. If you're gaming, whether you're new or experienced, we have everything for you. If you're just getting into it, if you play video games, we got you. If you're getting out of video games and you want to get into something like board gaming or role playing, you could trade in your video games and do that. If you're getting out of Magic, etc., we do everything. Everything. If you want to build models, come to Anubis.
Ton of models. You've got them all the time.
Come to Anubis.
Hey, we got a couple people checking in. The whole card says hello, Darnell. What's up?
Yeah, so what got you started into like running a board game, to run Anubis? Like what got you started in that?
Where's the camera? Let me get right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
right there.
I don't know. I don't know. You know, we're 5 years old. Going to be 5 years old this year.
Ooh,
I don't know. You know, we built the plane on the way down, and it's just fortunate that luck was on our side a lot of times.
So y'all are just learning to walk right now. 5 years old. Yeah, perfect.
A lot of critical, those roles you needed.
To answer your question though, seriously, I've been passionate about gaming for a long time, and there's a lot of times where gaming just wasn't accessible to me where I was. You know, so whenever I had the opportunity to do so, we brought in a lot of stuff into the store that I personally wanted to do. You know, that just wasn't available to me.
Yeah, but you're
at the
talking
time.
about it, welcoming and inclusivity. And that's what you bring to the table, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because you've seen it, we're not talking about Lafayette, we're talking about other stores, other places. Maybe there's places that aren't as welcoming to new people or people that don't look like everybody, right? And you've always been welcoming to that, and I appreciate that. So one of the things that Anubis does, if you're a board gamer, is on Wednesday nights, what happens over there?
We got family / board game night where BJ sometimes comes out and he plays board games with everybody in the house. It's packed and they bring all kind of board games. It is awesome to see and beautiful to see. You got to come Wednesday nights at Anubis and come check us out.
When are we going to get you to play Ankh with us, man? Right there at Anubis. We know you're good at it.
It's kind of a sore subject. I kind of got beat up yesterday, and to be honest, I kind of got beat up. I was embarrassed. So, you know, I'm going to take my anger out on BJ.
Okay, right.
You know, whenever we play, I'm going to take it out on him because I wasn't Anubis. Look.
He's repping Anubis right there. He's repping it. Yeah.
Anubis, and I wasn't playing Anubis.
You wanted to play Anubis.
I did.
It's your
Anubis
favorite
won anyway.
It's
so
your favorite god,
won.
right?
Yeah. It's a favorite one.
God. You got your start doing a different year. You got your start Magic and all the other collectible card games, right?
Magic.
How's
and
the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
transition to board gaming and Dungeons and Dragons and all those things going?
It's doing well. Board gaming takes just a whole different approach. You know, you have to be personable and you have to be friendly, you know, and you have to be hands-on, you know, which is the beauty of board gaming. It's an interactive game. And I love that about board gaming as a whole, you know.
So, Melissa, I don't know if you know this. Anubis has done so well, they've actually expanded their building. Tell us about that expansion.
Awesome.
It may be a terrible decision. Not sure yet. We'll see, you know. But a couple months ago, you know, the space became available, you know, and we was doing record-breaking sales for Anubis when we transitioned to Lafayette. So we said it's time to, you know, give the community more of what they want and more of us. So, you know, we decided to make that expansion happen, get more tables, bring Warhammer into the mix, you know, and just provide a clean and open space for everybody, especially with the times being what they are now.
And that was a few years ago. That's exactly right. Yeah. No, if you haven't seen the inside the store, it's now twice the size. And also, remember those tables that we used to like? Those big square tables that you can play Warhammer or Scythe or any one of the miniatures games? He's got two now. He's got two in the back.
Yeah.
You can stand up. I know, it's great.
BJ pestered me about it.
I did.
He guilted me into doing it. So just.
I was not happy with the original decision, but I'm glad you more than made up for it by getting two. You're getting two. Fantastic selection. Awesome. All your favorite games are going to be there. And if you just want to try out games, Melissa, do you know what he's got?
Oh, got some demo areas.
It's got a library full of
Oh,
games that you can play
awesome.
for free.
Yeah.
Absolutely free.
Very nice.
Absolutely free.
Absolutely free. Got a great staff this is not a staff that you walk into the store and it's just a commodity. It's just widgets they're selling. Robin and Ethan and the rest of them, they'll
they're
actually
awesome.
be there playing games with you
Awesome.
on the
Very
different
nice.
nights. Now, I don't see Tev anymore. I don't know what Tev's doing, but Tev's busy. Okay, moving on to the next question. Melissa. Hi, Tev.
Now,
What's up, Tev?
now, do you have any games that's been doing really well at the store that you think are like the big ones of this upcoming year from 2021 to 22?
I found so far that Adventure Mart, and part of me thinks that Adventure Mart has a friendly appeal when you look at the box, but it's also easy to learn as soon as you pull it out. It's not
friendly at all, though.
Yeah,
it's
it's friendly.
mean.
It is okay. It is mean.
Sneakily mean.
It is mean, but it's not difficult to understand.
It's not. No, it's
You
not.
know.
And if you play collectible card games, it's a natural fit to
It
just
is.
move right into that game. Hey, Mayor Canada has an idea.
Hey, what you got?
Rent some of those games for $5 a week. Try before you buy. Apply to the buy.
I'm gonna give y'all at some point I was gonna get BJ involved. He doesn't know yet, but I mean I was. So we were gonna do a rental program, but with COVID, I didn't have a good protocol to get it in somebody's house and bring it back and quarantine it.
Yeah.
You know, so that was our hang up with it. But we
Yeah.
were gonna start doing something along those lines. I actually was gonna reach out later on and see how Southern Board Game Festival, because one thing they do here really well is keep everything organized and neat, and I love that.
Hey,
I love
we need
that.
to say right here, thank you to Anubis. Since we started this con, this guy, seriously, this guy, when we asked, we're like, oh man, do we need to ask him again? And he always says yes. So maybe we're
love
not
it.
asking for enough because you keep saying yes.
Well,
Ask for more.
because I love what y'all do here, and I believe this is huge for our community. Expect Lafayette, and there's people that travel all over from state to state, from Florida, Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, not even just southern states. This is beautiful.
It's true.
You
So
know,
many places. Texas.
This is Texas. You know,
Yeah.
Texas is
Mississippi.
almost a given.
Oh,
That's like big
Mississippi, yeah.
Louisiana over there. Mississippi.
Why New Hope, though? Why is it important for you to support the New Hope Foundation? We had John on the program yesterday, and he told us, but
Awesome.
I'd like to hear from a game store owner's perspective.
Honestly, let me not give you from a game store's perspective.
Or from your personal
Let me
perspective.
let me give it from mine. So what New Hope does, New Hope actually goes to where I was born and brought up on the north side of Lafayette, and they cater to the community and not only bring board gaming, but bring hope, actual hope to people like me who grew up in less than desirable situations, and expose them to things that we had never seen, and never got exposed to. So I do think, everybody that donates and supports New Hope Foundation, and giving people like me a second chance or even a first chance to experience anything.
I'm all about the jokes, but I don't have a joke on this one. This is dead serious. It's
Yeah.
one of the reasons I support it because I love the work that they do
See
with
if I can
with
figure
people
it
on the
out.
north side of town. Even though I'm not from Lafayette, I'm from a little small town, little Gromamu, but I still think it's very important that we do these things, that we
There we go.
approach it. He was talking about how, and Melissa sees this in her classrooms in Baton Rouge,
Mm-hmm.
how when you open up kids that maybe don't have the exposure to some of the hobbies that we have, those hobbies help them to become actually better in school because they're
Really?
excited about learning. They get invested in life. It's not just about TV and the phone. You know what I mean?
And I've always found that I learned better when it was fun to do it. So it always excited me. And there was, at least when I was growing up, it wasn't fun to do it. So I didn't do it.
And that's why it's nice to have those kind of nights, like y'all have a Wednesday night where people
can
have
interact.
this freedom to be able to come to, play games with like-minded individuals that want to play games along and want to learn and just have fun, just being in fellowship, being that community of people.
It's a lot of things. And I even think it brings a dynamic to even families. They may share an interaction they would never have had, if it wasn't for this board game and them sharing an interaction and a laugh that they'll never forget.
Yeah.
Would making a board game about your childhood be exploitive? Yeah, I mean it could be. There's some touchy subjects within the board gaming community. There's games there's games me, there's games other people might not play. But there's 1,200 games that come out a year.
there's a lot.
If there's a game that you find that's objectionable to you, you can find 1,199 other games, right?
Yeah, I like Time Roller's idea. Get your board game library card. There we go.
Oh, and by the way, that library card to come play and to come on Wednesday nights, Darnel, y'all don't charge anything.
No,
all
it's
we
free.
ask, not him. This is coming from us. this is the Coming from the Wednesday Night crew. All we ask is that you buy your drinks there, buy your snacks there, and buy a copy of Ankh every week. You know?
And I will beat you.
Right. Look at that face.
With Anubis.
Look at that
With
face.
Anubis.
Anubis.
So that what's the best way for them to find you? You guys are on Facebook, of course.
We are on Facebook at Anubis Game Hobby. You can also check us out on our website at anubisgamehobby.com. If you're ever in Lafayette, 120 Curran Lane, Suite I, come check us out. 70506. Come check us out. We're nice people.
They are. Oh, I'm going to plug one more thing because we're watching people on Twitch, but you guys also have a Discord channel.
Yes,
and I've
we
been
do.
enjoying the.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a fun Discord channel if you like it. So, any of you on Discord, how do they connect to that?
You know what? Terrible. I did not do the Discord, and I don't really know how to do it, but I believe it's at Anubis Game Hobby.
You can do it off the Facebook page. There's a link on the
you
Facebook
go.
page. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. His
Yeah.
name.
Jay?
Is it? No,
Jay?
not Jay.
Or
The other
Tyler.
one. Tyler, yeah.
Tyler.
Not Jay.
There we go.
Tyler has been pumping it up a lot
Yeah,
with videos
yeah.
and
So
pictures
find
and all
it
that.
through Facebook.
But yeah, Tyler and Jay do a great job of maintaining the Discord. It's a great place to just talk about board games or whenever. Well, for a while the phones were.
The phones were down.
Yeah,
3G.
Yeah, the 3G thing. So we
So-
were,
But now you got that figured out.
Yeah, we got it figured
There
out
we
now.
go.
So we're good to go.
we were ordering games from Discord,
Thank you,
which is
Tom.
pretty nice.
Thank you,
yeah.
Time
So
Roller.
look,
There's
thank you, Time
yes,
Roller.
thank you, Time Roller.
AnubisGameHobby.com. And that's important. It's Anubis Games, which is going to be, you're going to have your CCGs, you can have your board games.
Thank you.
But it's hobby. You
Yeah.
got your
Yeah,
paints,
everything.
you got your D&D, you got your sleeves.
We didn't
right?
want to leave anybody out.
And if
Yep.
you ever want to
Anybody
know how much he makes on all that stuff, this guy did a video.
I
If
did.
you want to know the behind the scenes of
did.
board game
Yeah.
stores, you got to see his videos. They're
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
good on YouTube.
Yeah.
What is that? YouTube.com/
YouTube. I think it's Anubis Game Hobby. I believe it has been a while, but the information is there and it's still relevant. So if you did want to know, if you were ever interested in opening up a game store, we're curious. Where does your money go? And
We're going to
There it
finish
is.
with one last question from the mayor of Canada. What's the dopiest question you've ever had at the store? Have you ever gotten just any kind of just out of left field? No, they do sell video games, by the way. They do.
yeah, we do.
Anything?
It would probably be profane. I would
Oh,
rather
okay.
not.
So no.
Family friendly, folks. Family friendly.
In the after show, if you're a premium subscriber, we're going to get all the answers from Darnel. So stick around for the premium show. No, thank you for everything you've done with Southern Board Game Fest, and thank you for allowing all of
yeah,
us
thank
to
you so
come
much
come in on Wednesday nights. Make sure you support Anubis Game and Hobby right there in Lafayette. And it's not just Lafayette. You guys get gamers from
all over the place.
So come say hello.
Oh yes. So thank you so much for being here with us. It's nice to have
Thank you. This was awesome.
All right, we'll see you guys later. We got a couple other things coming up, and then they're going to be closing the show up pretty soon. So
Yeah.
thank you guys. If I don't talk to you, thank you for doing this.